Hi guys, so I hope you just seen my video of the setup of my planner Filofax from last month, September 2013. Now I'm showing you the setup of my new planner. Well, it's not new, I've had it for a few months, but what I'm using as my planner at the moment, my Midori, and I think I'll be using this at least until the end of the year because I love it so much, but I might go and make myself an A5 Midori style planner. I do have one, but the leather's very thick, which means it's very heavy, so I might make one out of thinner leather. So I think I'll be using this the next 3 months, and I'm very happy with it. I've only just set it up, so it's not finalised, and I haven't drawn in all of the diary and everything, but I'll just show you how it is at the moment. And yeah, so I showed you in my previous video my A5 planner Filofax. So if you haven't seen that video yet, check it out. But for the past month, the whole of August, I used my Midori, and I was happy with that. But every time I use my Midori, I get a bit like I feel like I should try using a Filofax again because I like the ability to move pages. Although when I'm actually using a Filofax, I don't move my pages that often. So I think it's just a bit of planner envy. When I'm using one, I want to use the other, and it's frustrating. So I tried to use a Filofax and I wasn't happy with that, and then I tried so many different things in the last month. I tried this one, which is a Look Term 1917 A5 notebook, and there's so many different ways. I mean, I put this in an A5 flex and it was really good in that, but then this is great as a diary, but I couldn't fit everything into the flex that I wanted for all of my lists, all of my planning lists, all of my notes and everything. So in this I basically do a DIY diary. So I drew in a month on 2 pages, and then I have a double spread for notes and goals and stuff for that month, and then I leave the pages blank because I figure that if I draw in a format, say week on 2 pages horizontal, or week on 2 pages vertical, or week on 1 page plus notes, by the time I come to that week I'll need a different format, and so I'll draw it in on a Sunday night, and that worked well for me. But then I went over to a compact Filofax and I tried to use this, and it got too complicated, and then I didn't like that this was separate from all of my lists in here, and because I didn't like this one, I went over to my A5, and then I didn't like that I was having 2 things to carry around, so I started putting diary pages in here, and oh, it's so complicated. I think the majority of the world's population will be like, what? Why are you so, disorganised when you're just trying to be organised? Why are you just stressing out about planners? Just pick one and use one. But I think planner addicts like us know what I'm talking about. We're all indecisive. So that was what I was using quite hectically over September, but this is what I'm going to be using for October, November and December. So this is how I've set it up so far. So I have my grandmother's button as a charm. This is my actual Midori. I have a Ray Dory, which I love. It's made by Ray Blake, and I switched out of that a few days ago. But this is what I've got on the inside. I've got a plastic pocket stuck on, which is really good because it takes personal size Filofax pages really easily. Then I've got some cards in the card slots, and this is my organisation section. I always have an organisation section in my Filofax, and it's basically all the lists I need to keep me organised that have tasks on them, waiting for lists, projects, all sorts. So I was going to try to integrate that into a notebook insert, but because I'm having to amend and take out and add more pages all the time, I'm not happy with it being in a bound notebook. So I'm just going to have it all in this binder section. I'm going to do a video at some point in the future on how to make your own binder insert, but it's basically personal size dividers and personal size Filofax pages, and you can add and take them out easily because it's all held together with the treasury tag. So I love this thing, and it's got top tabs and everything. And then I've got the other side of the Ziploc pocket, a look term pen loop stuck on with washi tape, and the nearly gave you my phone number there, the diary section, which Ray included in the Midori that he sent me, which was really kind. So I've drawn in the month on 2 pages and written, drawn in the week on 1 page plus notes, which is my choice for this week, and then next week I might do a week on 2 pages vertical, and it's just the same as my look term diary where I draw in the weeks. I don't need to draw in the weeks to forward plan because I have the monthly pages to do that, so I like this format and it works for me, so I'll probably use that up until the end of this year. Then I have my notes and ideas section, which is just that, it's just notes and ideas. I was putting things in here like poems, that's Ozymandias, lists and stuff, like I have reasons I want to move to America, places I want to visit, that kind of thing. But I don't think I'm going to put it in here because I like this notebook just to be for random ideas, random notes, thoughts, that kind of thing. Whereas I've got this notebook, which I didn't actually like. It's the thin paper one, and because I use quite dark coloured ink, this is a pen testing page. You can see the colours, well, it's not really the dark colours that are the issue, it's the bright colours. You can see it coming through the page, but I'm just going to have to get used to it. This is the notebook where I think I'm going to have all those poems, those lists and things. I'm going to move them in here because I like having my organised sections, my diary, my notes and my organisation. But I also like having something fun and pretty that when I'm bored or when I'm waiting for something, I can just look through and it will make me smile. So I've got stuck in, I've got some of my washi tape. This is all of the washi tape I had when I stuck it in, so I've got some more to stick in. And I've got, this was maybe 10, quickly counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, and now I think I've got 27. So I haven't got a very big collection. I've got pen testing on several pages, 2013 resolutions, gratitude list, another pen testing page, what I would do if I won the lottery, a blank page, pen testing again, and I'm going to put all of the lists that I showed you in the list section in my Filofax, like animals I want to hug and charities I would give £10,000 to if I won the lottery, in here.